So our goal is to make Hall of Fame safer, to make it more pedestrian friendly, to make it keep the terrain, but I already broke it. Keep the terrain, but turn that into a greenway as well. There's kind of a lack of greenways in this area, so making this entire park a greenway. And then also, like the previous group did, we're looking at this housing density over here, and so including mixed-use housing in the Hall of Fame, and then more like dense housing in this area. What else?
Yeah, so we did our saw what was in there, that what was fixed. We got our creekway and our greenway that we connected with adjacent to our creek, and then we have our railroad, which we decided to keep the train station, and then we rehabilitate this area in case, or in hopes of having transportation of a train in the future. And running some buffer green space through that, and then on either side activating those areas with some single stair, go to Maxville, apartment buildings here, and then having this green connect that traverses the whole site that becomes, you want to talk about it, Hannah?
Yeah, sure. So Castle Park's over here, and so we're really making a pedestrian-friendly connection and very fun way to get from Hall of Fame to the park. But you're also passing through different amenities like the historic baseball field and some other play spaces and plazas that, as a pedestrian, you can enjoy your walk from Hall of Fame to the park.
This site's particularly interesting because it's like so adjacent to our downtown core. There's a lot of opportunities for connectivity and development right in our downtown backyard. So what we think this could handle is additional density, and what we tried to do was consider layering within that kind of framework. So if we specifically look at the standard knitting mill, there's a lot of opportunity to transform that into something that is housing, that is commercial, that is mixed use, that could accommodate a variety of needs, but to kind of layer that into something that is directly adjacent to potential transit. If that's the existing rail line, there's nothing to say that that can't become a public railway in the future, or that couldn't become a greenway or green space for the entire community.
Okay.
Immediately adjacent to that, there's now, I believe, a commercial building that is historic. That we're thinking, there's some sort of synergy connection between these two properties that could become a transit hub that could service both the kind of future pedestrian access, or also the standard knitting mill that could be commercial, residential, if that backs up to the park. But in any sense, we think there's a layering moment between all these adjacent spaces that gets you back over to some sort of buffer or public realm that layers into Hall of Fame Drive, and then residential development that's pre-existing here. So it's a moment where we see infrastructure, transportation, community space, housing, all the buzzwords at once. And here we are.